And we start with new details tonight in a lawsuit alleging a local utility is illegally sharing customer energy use data with law enforcement to bust illegal cannabis grow houses. ABC10's Becca Habegger joins us live in studio with an update to a story that we first brought you back in 2022.
Yeah, Alex, the Sacramento Municipal Utility District, SMUD, and Sacramento Police Department are named as defendants in a lawsuit filed nearly 3 years ago. Since then, attorneys have been gathering evidence, nearly 2,000 pages of it, which they filed and made public on Friday.
The Sacramento Police Department every 3 months sends a request to SMUD that says, we want you to give us a list of all of the homes in the city of Sacramento that are using more than 2,800 kilowatt hours in the month. Then they winnow that to people who supposedly have a suspicious pattern of electricity usage. This is every 3 months. It is going on right now.
Adam Schwartz is the privacy litigation director of the Electronic Frontier Foundation, which describes itself as the leading nonprofit organization defending civil liberties in the digital world. He's one of the attorneys on this case, filed in September of 2022 on behalf of 2 SMUD customers and a group called the Asian American Liberation Network against SMUD, the city of Sacramento, and SacPD.
I was surprised by the scale of this program.
He says SacPD has been doing this for a decade now in search of illegal cannabis grow houses, which use a lot of electricity.
It is a dragnet surveillance program of home electricity usage where everybody's power use is under the microscope. The thing that's striking about the power threshold that SMUD and the police view as suspicious is that it has been steadily dropping over time. It began a decade ago at 7,000 kilowatt hours to 2,800 today. People who use this much power might be heating their pool, or using air conditioning, or putting up Christmas lights.
He says the evidence his team discovered and filed Friday shows in the past decade, SacPD has requested this kind of information from SMUD some 90 times, which SMUD has provided.
And if you add together all of the homes on all of those lists, there are more than 30,000 addresses.
He says one of his clients, Alfonso Nguyen, had law enforcement show up at his house twice in several years.
He was burning a lot of power for heating and air conditioning to maintain his body at a steady temperature because he has a disability.
He says your energy use can reveal a lot about your private life, from when you wake up, run major appliances, and leave your home. He says that data is subject to federal and state privacy laws and should not be shared with law enforcement in such a broad way.
The sequence should be, first, the police have suspicion of a particular person, and then there is a search of their sensitive power data, as opposed to first you do a dragnet search of everybody's sensitive data in order to develop suspicion of one person.
I reached out to SMUD, the Sacramento Police Department, and City of Sacramento. The city and PD declined to comment, citing pending litigation. SMUD sent ABC10 this statement, saying SMUD has robust policies and procedures in place to protect our customers' meter usage data. We're required by law to provide electricity usage data to law enforcement in accordance with their investigations. A judge is set to hear the case in October. Schwartz hopes the judge will order SMUD to stop this practice.
I asked the Sacramento Police Department specifically if they can tell how many illegal cannabis grows they have busted as a result of this information from SMUD. They didn't have that information readily available and directed me to file a public records request. Alex?